Nintendo! Most evil gaming company ever. EA exists. I got these evil claim that Nintendo's like the villain of gaming. Like, Nintendo has done some bad and shady stuff, but no one near as bad as EA and Activision, Blizzard. All these Western and of course Ubisoft. Obviously, charging $120 for a Star Wars game. Constantly do annoyance that pisses everyone off. People hate you, but are drowned out by the reasons of drones to fan them at every turn. Reasons to do a tail game. People forget why they were mad. They cannot keep getting away with it! I haven't seen a review bombing on a Nintendo game, or even Master Strikes on Nintendo video aside from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but that was because of the city state of the game rather than Nintendo's practices. Nintendo can regularly piss off the dedicated consumers. I think this is how Nintendo has base Smash fans or something. If you get mad over a character being in Smash Bros, there's something wrong with you, okay? There were people who really saying death threats to Nintendo and Sakurai because Xeno didn't make it into Smash Bros. And they added Sephiroth. Yes, there were people who were really saying death threats to Sakurai because the favorite character didn't get in Smash Bros. Okay? Now they're seeming overpowered. And the most people can't say, well, Cookie, Nintendo ninjas, haha, disgusting. Sonic is better than Mario. Rivals of Ava is better than Smash. Power is better than Pokemon. Smash and Seed Tendies. And Zoya go via PS4 when the Switch 2 comes out. And this guy's a Sony fanboy, obviously. Again, the internet practically worships Sony at this point. Look at every major influencer and major YouTuber that isn't a Nintendo YouTuber. They practically worship the PS5, okay? Every massive YouTuber has like a sponsorship of Sony. It's so fake. It's so fake, obviously. Nintendo is not the most evil gaming company in the world. Yes, Nintendo has done some shady stuff, but Nintendo still puts out good quality games. No one's going to review bomb Nintendo games, quote unquote. We're using that because most Nintendo games are never bad quality games, okay? People review bomb movies or TV shows because they don't like what they're doing with that franchise or the quality, okay, for example, the new Star Wars movies. Or, for example, EA, okay, as well. Yes, it does suck that Nintendo refuses to put the songs, on Spotify so everyone can listen to them. I'm talking about the Nintendo game OSTs, or Nintendo is taking out fan games, but who else does that? Other gaming companies do that too, but no one ever talks about it because we must make Nintendo the villain. Nintendo's the bad guy here. Nintendo is the evil, evil, evil company that everyone must hate. It's okay when Capcom takes down fan games. It's okay when, all these other companies take down fan games. Okay, especially Capcom does it a lot. EA, Ubisoft. It's okay when they do it. It's okay when Ubisoft, does all these bad things. But when Nintendo does it, Nintendo is the villain. And we point out so many examples of AAA developers taking down fan games and these people not even talking about it. Okay, these people always talk about when Nintendo does it. When Nintendo does something bad, you have these major YouTubers saying, "Oh my God, Nintendo's an evil company. Nintendo's a bad company." But then when all these other massive AAA developers do it, it's fine. They're just protecting the IP, protecting the copyright. I've literally seen several other developers take down music. Like Square Enix does the same thing with music too. Okay, if you upload a request of one Wicked Ingo, Nintendo Square Enix will really copy strike you or take you down. Okay, but no one will talk about Square Enix. No one will talk about how Square Enix treats the Final Fantasy fans. No one will talk about how Disney treats their fans. Okay, it's only Nintendo because Nintendo is the worst company of all of existence. Okay, and no, this video is not defending Nintendo, obviously, but showing the hypocrisy that these people put onto Nintendo, but not all the other massive gaming and entertainment companies that are equally as guilty as doing similar things. And I've been pointing it out for the past year, and that these massive game companies do the same thing Nintendo does. They take down fan games, they take down game soundtracks as well. Well, there's two things these old people always complain about. They take down emulation a lot too. So many other Japanese companies went after emulation and ROMs or leaks it's the same way Nintendo does, but no one complains about them because obviously with these people online, it's because no one emulates Sony games. No one emulates Xbox games. Okay, there's not a they want it. A lot of these people want to quote unquote emulate games so they can play the games for free. They don't have to pay for the games. They don't have to pay any money to play Nintendo games. But it's pretty sad that these people, the reason why they never point out like Xbox or Sony and third party companies, is because they're not the villain. They're not the so-called villain of gaming. Okay, and I of course criticized Nintendo on many points. It was saying I'm a Nintendo dick sucker, whatever you want to say it. But I've criticized Nintendo on multiple points, like the whole Power World watch. Power World is an indie game. Okay, and I'm telling you about how, and I told people about how it's a terrible precedent Nintendo is taking here, taking down indie developers. Okay, when at one point they were the indie developers fighting against Universal. Okay, but now they're doing the same thing against the 10 Power World and other indie developers. It could set a terrible precedent because Minecraft and other game developers could do the same thing. Microsoft can take down all those Minecraft clones. I'm surprised they haven't yet, but they could if they really wanted to on mobile. Take down every one of them and force them to pay money to Microsoft and Mojang. Okay? It could be that easy. Okay? Same thing with all the games that are quote-unquote rip-off of Mario. That means the whole entire platform and genre wouldn't exist. Okay? But yeah. That's about this video here. And yeah. Goodbye.